one more thing I want to ask you in regards to your college career, because I feel like college athletes sometimes, things aren't going their way. They kind of start to panic, right? So they start to kind of change things up. How did you recognize throughout your career when it was time to change something, when it was time to put your head down, go to work, not change it? How did you balance that, not that panicky situation of not getting what you want maybe the previous year?
There was no change. There wasn't. It was put your head down and go to work. That was it. There was no other way. I mean, that's how I've been raised. That's what my whole, I feel like, life and career was about. Probably, if I look back, could I have made some maybe technical adjustments? I mean, maybe some things, because guys start to make some adjustments, and you don't adjust it all to them, and that's kind of what we talked about. Like, that guy's got to adjust to you. It doesn't matter, man. If I hit enough, tell me if I hit enough high crotches, if I snap enough, that guy's going to start getting tired, or he's going to start reacting. Or I snap him and he drops his hands and his hand comes back up, then I can hit a head crotch, or I snap and bang, go. I'm going to get to his leg, and if I do it enough, I'll get to him. I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot of adjustments. You believed in the process, believed in yourself, and believed in what was going on, and that was plain and simple. And you kept going back to work. I mean, there was no panic, and maybe it helped that I won as a sophomore. Maybe if I get to my junior, senior year, then maybe it's different. But I could see myself progressing and getting better. I could see improvement happening. I saw it, and it was clear. Hey, you're getting beat in this position. So bottom, you're getting beaten bottom. You're getting ridden in bottom. You better spend time there. And so it became, okay, I get beaten bottom, then I spend as much time as I possibly could there. That's what I did. So I don't know. I think if you expect it to come really easy, you're crazy. Like, no, I mean, you're trying to go to, I mean, think about the level that you're already at. If you're a Division I athlete, you're trying to be an Olympic athlete. I mean, look at the level you're at. You're already in the smallest percentages as it is. So if you think that it's going to be easy, or there's not going to be a lot of defeats and failures along the way, then you better do something else. I mean, that's not real life, and that's what you have to accept, and you have to be okay with it, and then you got to be willing to go back to work and trust that you will find a way, man. It doesn't matter. Somehow, some way, I'll find a way, and that's, I think, what I've always believed as a competitor, as a coach. I believe that in our athletes too, and I believe that they will find a way. If they listen, believe, apply enough to what we're telling them, they will find a way. And obviously, we wanted to come on the wrestling mat. I mean, I wanted to come on the wrestling mat. There were certain things that did come on the wrestling mat. Obviously, wanted more as a competitor, and I don't think there's a single competitor that will ever not have wanted more out of their career. I don't know if there's going to be a guy that's going to I got everything I wanted. Well, I got 5 titles. I wanted 6. I want 6. I want 7. I didn't, Gable, we got 9 in a row. We want 10 in a row. I want 20 in a row. So I would tell them not to panic at all. Like, what are you trying to become through this process? Who are you trying to become through this process? What are you trying to leave with? I mean, are you just trying to leave with the title? Which, yeah, that's great, but hopefully you're wanting to leave with a lot more. And that's what I feel like I've left with the sport, that I'll keep just digging and going back to work. And so, yeah, there was no panic ever, man.